You were just talking about in terms of
characters.
characters.
Is this Tarik?
Is this Tarik?
I think it's Tarik.
Wait a minute.
I think Tarik's coming with the Snorlax.
Tarik.
Is Tarik?
Hold up, hold up.
Yes, it is! It is Tarik versus Fizzmint. So another banger, of course, coming at you here. Yeah, I'm about to say, like, his face looked very familiar. The Snorlax threw me off, but we're wasting no time now, so we're getting into it here. Tarik versus Fizzmint. A great chance for P&W to strut themselves against, like, an out-of-towner like this. But Tarik, of course, a Titan in their own character. We talked about being a specialist, right?
And it's just like, in terms of what characters you're going to run into a bracket, what a random
matchup, right?
This is. Yeah.
Right.
Like right now we are seeing Fizzmint do extremely well here in the beginning against Tarik, but you know, this is the first round. This is where adapting happens. This is where you learn habits, you learn what works and what doesn't. So it really is anybody's game. We're already seeing Tarik make up a little bit of percent, but we do see great utilizations of the Monados here from Fizzmint. Oh my goodness, but the coverage! Fizzmint does not miss.
Does not miss, absolutely. Fizzmint being really on point to recognize, all right, Tarik, you're going to attack. I'm going to make sure I cover that too.
Tries to go with the get-up attack, but good coverage there from Tarik. Oh my goodness, and you see the 5-head play there, trying to use up special to actually interfere with Fizzmint's recovery.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great idea, especially how the way, like, Shulk likes to recover. Really take advantage of it, too. But I'm loving the fast hands from Fizzmint. Of course, when you play Shulk, you have to be really fast on the Monados here. We're already back in Buster.
Yeah, if you're not using it, you're not getting the value. That's how I've seen it.
Value is the word.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And at the moment, it's looking pretty good here for Fizzmint. Getting anything right now is just extra value. But in terms of having kill power, Greninja is pretty good in that regard.
You have confirms, right? You have, like, dash attack. You have, like, of course, you have to start fishing for, like, fairs and up airs and whatnot. So Fizzmint probably has to start playing around that as I would say like, Greninja can make up this percent note, like, pretty easily.
And right now we see Tarik throw out a lot of quick arrows. I'm seeing a lot more of neutral special. But in terms of, oh my goodness, no.
Catching with the forward smash there, you'll always have to respect the range. Fizzmint taking the lead.
The Shulk mains cannot resist.
Yeah.
I see it from any Shulk.
The dark temptation, right?
Hey, sometimes you just have to give in to the voices. And right now, it looked like Fizzmint was doing pretty good here, but ended up getting caught, shifting away from Buster, and potentially losing the stock here, really struggling. Tarik clutching up at the moment, bringing it back, now in a one-stock scenario.
Yeah, adaptation is definitely what's going on here for sure. They've been really keen about knowing exactly what Fizzmint wants to do at low percent, mitigating that damage early, and retaliating right back. That's kind of a risky up B. Didn't take too much for it, which is good. You're right back into Shulk.
Yeah, you can't be too trigger happy right now, especially when the game is escaping you. And I could see that Fizzmint was being patient, trying to get the tech read there. But
these extensions from Tarik are just paying off dividends right now, Nasta.
Put it in the blender, to put it nicely. Okay, but Fizzmint has an opportunity here, was trying to catch something, but kind of got messed up by Greninja's recovery. Okay, and we see Tarik being careful here, trying to find that opening. Nair, very safe option on shield. You can get away with it quite a bit. Great parry there from Fizzmint. Has that Buster at the ready, looking to get that extra value, getting sweep. Switching to shield there, that's risky.
I think it's just kind of to negate the knockback, right? Put him in positioning, but it doesn't matter. Tarik is there to meet you all the way with a fair right into your face. Tarik winning that. I mean, we saw Tarik kind of have, like, lose some of the lead there for a second, but Fizzmint unfortunately wasn't able to kind of close it out. Tarik just doing such a good job of not only, like, slowing down the pace. We saw, like, a lot of shurikens kind of come out later, right? And that kind of denied that, like, all right, you're going to have to take a different approach. I'm dictating the pace here.
It's literally, let me throw you something and let me see what you do.
Yeah,
you
right.
know, throw a dog
It's
a bone.
simple, right? But you gain a lot of data.
Yeah.
With a character like Greninja, you have to gain data if you really want to find openings.
But we could see a shift here if Fizzmint kind of recognizes some of these things that Tarik's taking advantage of. I felt like Fizzmint was doing really good towards the beginning. Then we were seeing that adaptation aspect. or it could be like a shift in confidence, you know, after losing round 1, especially in scenarios where it is best of 3. This is pretty gut-wrenching. You need to get this in order to keep your winners run.
Yeah, well, against a character like Greninja, they don't have the best out of shield options, right? So I think the way Fizzmint is playing, smothering very early on, which means Tarik has to use movement to get back into the position to use their aerials.
Oh, being very slow with that air slash. You see Fizzmint kind of backing up here. Going for the shield there. Did get sweeped by the dash attack. Switching his speed.
That forward smash was like just critical, but the reversal of fortune coming out from Fizzmint. Looking for the edge guard potentially.
Oh, was trying to scoop there, and I could have seen it. Oh, the tech!
Amazing
that was
tech.
well smashed. Minato was active. He was dead if he didn't get that tech.
Flipping the recovery here. Can Tarik find a way? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Uses the up B, uses the water as that push box to get Misfit off the ledge there. Just looking so great for Tarik so far.
Right now, it just seems like Fizzmint is falling apart. I'm not sure what's happening here.
Okay, up B out of shield. All right, Fizzmint, can you seal the deal right here? Yes, you can. One simple forward air is all you need to put you right back into it. And Tarik wasted no time. He's like, I know what you want to do. You want to get into Bust for Minato. You want to make up this damage somehow, but I'm not going to let you.
Yeah, getting that stock there was definitely the lifeline that Fizzmint needed. We're just seeing Tarik have such good control of center stage, getting such a combo there.
It doesn't even matter. We saw like Fizzmint switch to the shield during that combo, which just kept putting the hurt on, right? And eventually Tarik was like, all right, now it's time to just catch it out in a big way. Yes, they did with the forward air. Tarik looking so good right now. Better than last game even, which knows like if you're up more than the first game, it means something has changed. Tarik is starting to snap.
Hey, but Shulk cheats, all right?
You do have a little bit of X factor, right? Let's see if like Fizzmint can cash out on it. I would love to see it, right?
You got the cheat codes. Now you just got to use them. All right, it looks like Fizzmint's playing this really safe here.
The whiff punishes. Yeah, these dash attack whiff punishes from Tarik are just working out really well because Fizzmint is starting to get really linear with their approaches.
Yeah, and the dash attack is such a good low sweep. It has a
low profile. Yeah.
Good distance in front of it. It's really easy to poke your opponent. You don't expect it to actually connect.
There we go. There's that shuriken like we mentioned last time, Nasta. We're slowing the pace once again. And it's good because you have this lead. No need to overextend.
Okay, good patience there. If Fizzmint went for up special, it was just going to be over there. Oh!
And okay, great pull on the shield, Minato, but you're still going to take damage. You're not dead quite yet. Perfect Mary coming out from Tarik, and it just not stop Nasta. Not quite yet. We're not speaking too soon.
Great stall there. Oh my goodness, but unfortunate for Fizzmint. Not able to recover there. Tarik moving on. Top 32 qualifier. I expect nothing less from some of Deutschland's best talent.
Right, yeah. Tarik doing exactly what we kind of expected to. Fizzmint, of course, put up a great fight as well, as we're seeing kind of the showcase on the replay. But it really is, we talked about positioning so much, and it's so important in Smash. Like, Smash, in my eyes, it's kind of like sumo, right? You watch sumo wrestlers push each other out of the ring. It's kind of like that. And positioning so much matters when you're playing, like, you're using these water, right, in the scenario. Like, this is so important because it put Fizzmint out of position to get these kills.
Yeah, what a amazing set there. Great adaptation from Tarik. We could see a little bit of adaptation on Fizzmint's side, but in the best of 3 format, it is difficult. Hopefully, these two players get to run it back sometime.
We're going full steam here at the pre-local for Port Priority 8. Like, I mean, these games are just going to keep getting faster and faster because the longer we're getting bracket, you guys know how brackets work. The killers start coming out. They're going to be put on stage. Of course, we're going to do that. We're going to showcase all this talent here. Come on to Port because we have so much of it. So much great players.
And seeing 2 players, they're wearing baseball caps right now.